morning, this is Bob Mason from FX Empire and welcome to the daily crypto tech review of Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin and Ripple's XRP. We'll be looking at the MACDs, the moving averages, the day's support, resistance and pivot levels and the Fibonacci's. It is Tuesday the 5th of October. Drummond strains Bitcoin against the US dollar, looking at the hourly candlesticks. Bullish start to the day, going to see Bitcoin avoid the pivot at 48,551 to continue the run at the first major resistance level at 52.04 and the 23.6% fib at 54.73. Plenty of support from the broader market will be needed for Bitcoin to break back through to 50,000 levels. So barring an extended rally through the day, expect the 23.6% fib at 54.73 to cap any upside. In the event of an extended rally, should see Bitcoin target 54,000 levels before any pullback. Second major resistance level is at 53.763. A fall through the pivot will bring the first major support level at 47.598 into play. Barring an extended sell-off on the day, Bitcoin should stay clear of sub 46,500 levels. Second major support level sits at 45,945. Looking at the MACD's widening of the bullish histogram at the turn of the day, coming off the back of yesterday's late move and this morning's gains. So look out for a further widening there. On the EMAs, also bullish, 50 pulling away from the 100 and the 200, suggesting further upside ahead. So key would be to avoid the pivot at 48,551 and break back through to 50,000 levels to then target 54,000 levels on the day. Looking at Ethereum against US dollar, also bullish start to the day. Going to see Ethereum avoid a fallback through the 23.6% fib at 3369 and avoid the pivot at 3365 to take a run at this first major resistance level 3461. Support would be needed to break out from yesterday's high 3438.91. Barring an extended rally on the day, expect that first major resistance level and resistance at 3500 to cap any upside. In the event of a breakout, should see Ethereum target 3600 levels before any pullback. Second major resistance level sits at 3535. Fallback through the 23.6% fib and through the pivot will bring the first major support level of 3292 into play. Barring an extended sell-off on the day, Ethereum should avoid sub 3200 levels. Second major support level sits at 3196. Looking at MACD's slight widening of the bullish histogram at the turn of the day, so keep an eye on that. We could see a further widening or a possible bearish cross. On the EMAs, 50 is holding its ground against the 100 and the 200, so we'll need to look out for direction there as well. Key will be to avoid fallback through the 23.6% fib and pivot and move back through yesterday's highs to then bring resistance levels into play. Across the Litecoin against US dollar, bullish morning. Going to see Litecoin avoid the pivot at 167 to take a run at the first major resistance level at 172. Support is going to be needed for Litecoin to break back through to 170s. So barring an extended rally on the day, expect that first major resistance level to cap any upside. In the event of an extended rally, 23.6% fib at 178 should cap the upside. Second major resistance level sits at 176. Fall back through the pivot will bring the first major support level at 162 into play. Barring an extended sell-off on the day, Litecoin should have continued to avoid sub 160s. Second major support level sits at 157. Looking at the MACD's widening of the bullish histogram at the turn of the day, coming off the back of yesterday's late move and this morning's rally. So look out for a further widening there. On the EMAs, 50s pulled away marginally from the 100 and the 200, so that's still a bullish signal. So key would be to avoid fallback through the pivot at 167, break back through to 170s to bring resistance levels into play. And you're looking at Ripple's XRP against US dollar, also positive start today. You're going to see Ripple's XRP avoid the 1.0363 pivot to take a run at the first major resistance level at 1.0658 and 38.2% fib at 1.0659. Support from the broader market is going to be needed for Ripple's XRP to break out from 1.05 levels, however. So barring an extended rally on the day, expect that first major resistance level at 38.2% fib to cap the upside. In the event of an extended rally, should see Ripple's XRP target 1.1s before any pullback. Second major resistance level sits at 1.0888. Fall through the pivot will bring the first major support level at 1.0132 into play. Barring an extended sell-off on the day, Ripple's XRP should still well close sub 0.95 levels. Second major support level at 9837 should limit the downside. Looking at the MACD's slight widening of the bullish histograms at the turn of the day, coming off the back of late yesterday and this morning's moves. On the EMAs, 50 has pulled away marginally on the 100 and the 200. That's a bullish signal. So key would be to avoid the 1.0363 pivot and break back through to 1.05 levels to then bring resistance levels into play.